Hi guys, welcome to the latest edition of This Week in Wrestling. Just taking a look back on some of the bigger news stories throughout the week. Um, Nothing that big outside of WWE. Lucha Underground has been approved for season 4. That's happening, which is great news. I've caught bits of season 2 and season 3, and so it's good that their wrestlers are getting more exposure. It's where I came across Ricochet and Jeff Cobb, so that's great. It also I didn't realise John Morrison was still going until I saw Lucha Underground, so that's good. Inside WWE, the everything's ramping up to Survivor Series, which is kicking off tomorrow. Reports that Paige was supposed to appear on Raw on Monday, but then didn't. She was apparently supposed to be added to the triple threat for the remaining spot on the Raw women's team. Apparently, a selfie with Alicia Fox that she posted on Instagram got her into trouble and got her pulled from the show. If you've been out for a while and you've had several disciplinary problems and are coming back and look like you're going to get pushed, just why aren't you keeping your head down? Take your selfies with Alicia Fox, by all means. Post them afterwards. It doesn't matter either way. You're still going to get hundreds of likes, thousands of comments. So that was a bit of a silly thing to do by Paige. I hope it's quickly moved on from for her sake, and I hope she goes on to do something, be a big player in the women's division on either brand again. Elsewhere on Raw, Triple H replaced Jason Jordan in the Raw men's team. There's kind of a kayfabe injury to Jordan's leg. Kurt Angle came out during the show to say that he'd found a replacement. Jason Jordan came out grovelling, saying he'd be ready in time. If Kurt Angle can win a gold medal with a broken neck, he can represent Raw with a dodgy knee. Stephanie came out, said to Kurt, just make the decision. Triple H came out to a huge pop. Went on to say to Kurt, if you're not going to tell them, I am. I'm the newest member to Team Raw, the 5th member to Team Raw. Then went on to Pedigree Jason Jordan, got an even bigger pop. Lots of people have said that this may lead to a Triple H v Kurt Angle match at WrestleMania. I'd like to throw a bit of a curveball out there and say maybe it's Triple H versus Jason Jordan. And maybe Triple H facing Kurt at the Rumble. Triple H the past couple of years has been using his WrestleMania matches to get people over. He tried it with Roman Reigns a couple of years back. Didn't really happen. Roman Reigns is over to an extent, but I think they were trying to. I think it was meant to be some kind of passing of the torch thing. That's why they then went on to do the thing with Undertaker with Roman. Last year, Triple H took on Seth, as Seth had become babyface. So, they might do it with Jason Jordan if he's going to carry on getting the push that it looks like he will get. Moving on to SmackDown. So, Charlotte won the women's title off Natalya. It was later announced that the 5th member of the women's SmackDown Survivor Series team would be announced at the pay-per-view. Now, I don't know if that's because they're inserting Paige into the team. I think that would be pretty harsh on Natalya if that were the case. But also at the point of me recording this, WWE had a Starrcade house show which Charlotte was defending the title against Natalya. So although it's rare, it may very well be that Natalya's won that title back, or not. You don't know. They've been mixing things up quite a bit. I would like to think Natalya would be the 5th member, if they're planning on keeping Paige on Raw. Unless she joins the SmackDown team and then turns on them. Don't know. Who knows? The Bludgeon Brothers had another promo package. They look like they're debuting next week. I don't think there's that much fanfare around them, to be honest. It just comes across as a bit of a silly gimmick. I hope they can turn it around. Luke Harper's a great wrestler. The other one, Eric Rowan, he certainly adds things to SmackDown. I think is a good kind of mid-cardy type heel. Of course, there was the Raw invasion of SmackDown, even though SmackDown were expecting it, so that was a bit stupid. No Cena or Orton on Raw. You'd have thought Cena would have been on Raw. Not Raw, SmackDown, sorry. You'd have thought Cena would have been on SmackDown if they've announced him for the SmackDown team. I know he's filming. He's making a film at the moment. I think he's in the Bumblebee movie, which they're filming. So maybe he couldn't. Maybe scheduling clashes meant he couldn't be there, but he's got the night off for Sunday. But you would have thought 2 of the bigger names on the roster would have been there, or maybe they just kept them away to keep them strong, so they didn't get beat up by Raw, destroyed by Braun Strowman. He was absolutely fantastic because he destroyed everyone in sight. The last news, bit of a sad one. James Ellsworth being released by WWE. Apparently his contract was up. James Ellsworth, fair play. Nobody expected you to be in the WWE for this long. And whilst you were annoying as hell in the AJ Dean Ambrose feud, I actually quite liked you being paired with Carmella. It would have been good to see you stick around until she'd actually won the title, but I think you'll do pretty good on the indie scene now. You'll certainly be able to command more money. So yeah, fair play to you. Good luck in whatever you do. It was enjoyable while it lasted. And that's it really from the news. I don't think there was anything major from Impact. Gail Kim retired, so after winning the Knockouts title at Bound for Glory, she's kind of vacated the belt to retire, which is kind of a nice touch, but just give the belt to somebody else if that was going to happen. I don't think they needed to do it. Anyway, that's it from me for now. I'm going to be putting out a takeover predictions video and a Survivor Series predictions video in the next couple of days, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And I hope you all have a good weekend. See ya. Bye.